What's up, everybody? I'm Big Lovin. This is Don DellaSnooch. Welcome to the Escape Pod, episode 26. The boys are back.
What's up, y'all? Uh-oh.
Oh, shit, I almost swallowed that lime.
Is that you?
What? What are you talking about? What is me? Now you're freaking me out. I gotta get a beer. I'm scared.
Okay, don't be scared. I think we fixed it.
Okay, you fixed it?
I think so. I think it was my YouTube was playing back.
Oh, okay.
All right. Well, that's all right. We'll edit that out. Do you want to start over, please?
All right. You want to do 30 seconds?
No, I don't think that's necessary.
15?
No, I'll find it.
Okay, sounds good. All right. What's up, everybody? I'm Big Lovin. This is Don DellaSnooch. Welcome to the Escape Pod, episode 26. The boys are back. Let's get it on.
Let's get it on.
How you
Glad
doing,
you guys are here. I'm good. How you doing down there in the big Floridas?
Oh, I'm doing good. I'm out here. You can't see it, but well, maybe you can see a little bit right there. I'm outside at the pool, so I'm enjoying myself.
That's bullshit.
That's why I did it specifically out here, just so you can see that.
I didn't think you were going to be mean to me like that.
Well, I had to. I have to be mean to somebody.
All right. Well, I'm not inviting you on the boat this weekend.
I don't think I can make it. I'd rather go on the beach in the boat on the ocean.
What a dick.
That's what I do.
All right. You can find us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and all your favorite podcasting apps, iTunes, TuneIn, Stitcher, Spotify, and Google Play. Check us out and our sister pods on the Podbelly network at podbelly.com. If you want to help.
Oh, you're going to do it.
Oh.
I'll do it. Let's do
you
it.
do it.
If you want to help with the show grow, please consider becoming an Escape Pod crew member on patreon.com.
With 3 budget-friendly tiers, you can help us fund the hosting costs, future equipment upgrades, and other resources so we can bring con experiences to you.
But the best feature of the membership is the Escape Crate, sponsored by Nostalgia Inc.
Every Patreon tier comes with entries to win the quarterly crate full of exclusive swag and pop culture awesomeness. You can also gain entries for sharing this video on your social media.
The easiest way to join us is to follow the link in the show notes below, or you can find us at patreon.com and search ATSW The Escape Pod in the search creator bar.
Shout outs, buddy.
Oh, yeah, that's me. First, shout outs. Always got to give a shout out to the mothership. That is from a Gen X point of view. And if you want to dance to it, you can dance to it. That's fine. Nobody's saying you can't. Don't forget to check out Kim and Scott with the Use and Abuse. They're a new they're a podcast, but they're going into new realms, new worlds, and we're excited for them. They're starting back September 11th. Never forget. Check out our man Keith, Laymans Terms. I think now he's changing stuff to be exclusively on Facebook. He's got his own page, so if you want to check out, search Laymans Terms on Facebook, you will find him there. And then don't forget to check out Big Swede's Excellent Adventure, or Tactical Swede, or something Swede, or I'm Swede and I know it. I'm sexy and I Swede it. And Swede 47, and all this Swede and you can't handle it.
Oh, you forgot Drunken tuning his guitar Swede.
Oh yeah, and Holdo Swede. That was my fault.
Oh, yeah, don't forget Holdo Swede.
Can't forget Holdo Swede.
And then, Patreon.
Don't forget to check out our friends guys on YouTube. They will get you drinking in the right direction.
True story. Our Patreon shout outs are, first off, always going out to Scott and Kim Rasmussen, Jen and Jess Bolt, Big Swede, Lunar Girl and Dragon Bunny, Richie the King Arm Rooster, Ron Oldman Johnson, and Eric Dub Williams. Thanks, guys. We really appreciate your help.
We appreciate all the support. You ready to get in a little movie news, my friend?
Yeah, first off, we've got really bad news. The absolute saddest news we could bring: the King of Wakanda, T'Challa, a.k.a. Chadwick Boseman, has passed away at age 43. He was battling colon cancer. And it kind of felt for as prolific of a person as Chadwick had been, it kind of felt kind of hollow to just acknowledge that he'd passed. So I, did a little internet digging around, and so I wanted to, read all this. Chadwick Aaron Boseman was born in 1976 in South Carolina and went on to attend Howard University in Washington, D.C., graduating with a bachelor's degree in fine arts in directing. He then attended the British American Drama Academy in Oxford, England. He's directed a number of stage productions as well as a short film called Blood Over a Broken Pawn. Boseman, what's up, buddy?
I just said interesting. I never heard of that.
Boseman passed away on August 28th, 2020 from colon cancer. His family released a statement saying, "It is with immeasurable grief that we confirm the passing of Chadwick Boseman." A statement posted on his social media says Chadwick was diagnosed with stage 3 colon cancer in 2016, and he battled with this the last 4 years as it progressed to stage 4. A true fighter, Chadwick persevered through it all and brought you many of the films you've come to love so much. And between countless surgeries and chemotherapy, it was the honor of his career to bring King T'Challa to life in Black Panther. He died in his home with his wife and family by his side.
Yeah.
And one of the things that wasn't in here that I wanted to make sure I brought up is, even though he was fighting all of those, trials and tribulations of going through something like that, he was still at the children's hospitals and spending time with people and mentoring people and teaching people. Like,
trying to bring others up.
Yeah, what a fucking giver, dude.
Absolutely. He's going through his own bullshit, and he's concerned about everybody else. That's
right. The world is a darker place without a man as great as Chadwick Boseman.
I agree with that, my friend. I agree with that.
So let's raise a glass to the king.
To the king.
Wakanda forever. And fuck 2020.
Yeah. Agreed. Yeah, well said. Well said.
Spyglass Films. Moving on to something much more pleasant.
Right.
Spyglass Films is working on a Knight Rider movie. I don't know how many of the people that listen to this show were Knight Rider fans. Like, that was super big for me back in the day.
I tried getting into when they rebooted it and used the Ford Mustang. I tried getting into it and I couldn't do it. It just wasn't the same.
No. No. I used to watch Knight Rider and the A-Team religiously, and Airwolf. I used to watch Airwolf all the fucking time.
Yeah. I remember that. I mean, I couldn't tell you a single episode about what I saw with Airwolf, but I definitely remember. My dad flew on helicopters, so Airwolf.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah, so
I bet that was important.
Exactly, it was somewhat important.
Son, pay attention to this.
Yeah, pay attention to this. This is bullshit, but still pay attention.
Right. Anyway, they're looking at 2021 to 2022. I don't know what kind of car they're going to use or whatever, but I hope it's not cheesy bullshit like they pulled the last time with the color change in Mustang.
Yeah, I didn't. Like I told you, I tried to get into it, and I don't even think it lasted a full season, so that just shows you how well it was.
Dub says, "The fuck no." I can respect that.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And I didn't shout out who was in the chat. We got Eric, we got Lunar Girl, Old Man Johnson.
What's up, everybody?
I don't know who Brief Extrapolation is, but welcome.
Welcome, Brief Extrapolation. That's dope. We got somebody new in there, so yeah, hell yeah.
Isaac's here, Josh is here, Dragon Buddy's here, Jen's here. Somebody needs to calm the fuck down. Richie Rich is here.
What's up, Richie? What's up, everybody? Glad you could join us.
We got a good crowd. Glad you guys are here. And Silver Spear 5150. Oh,
What's
Scott's in the chat too.
Oh shit! What's up, Scott?
Everybody's here.
Hell yeah! Nice. Glad we have new ones in there. Please make yourself known. Talk to us. Let us know what's up, man. It's all good.
Yep, absolutely. We're happy you're here.
Hell yeah.
Disney reports that filming for the Cassian Andor series will resume in November.
Sweet.
So that's pretty tight.
I think I'm one of the people who's actually really looking forward to. I mean, it's Star Wars, so I'm like, feed me baby bird. I'm very.
Silver Spear is Keith.
Oh, what's up, Keith? Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah, like you say, you're a feed me baby bird on this Cassian Andor thing. Now,
I think I hope they do the introduction of K2SO. I'm really looking forward to that kind of introduction. I'd love to see how that began. I know they did a comic book of it, but I would I'd really like to see that real life interaction between K2SO and Cassian Andor. That'd be pretty cool.
Right. After watching Rogue One for our last week's episode,
right,
I really found a new appreciation for Cassian Andor, which is weird since I've seen this like 7 fucking times. But for whatever reason, his character clicked in with me this time. Hell
yeah. Well, we were trying to do a little bit more of a deep dive on that show, so I can kind of see why that would come about.
Right.
But I'm looking forward to it. I definitely I'm stoked. I'm stoked on all the Disney Plus series that may or may not be happening. I'm one of those guys where I'm like, just give me it all over my face. I'm in.
Awesome. Mandalorian season 2 got its this is the date announcement today. So October 30th is the day we're going to see Baby Yoda again.
I really wish they would have given it to us earlier, but we're getting it.
Well, I'm real confused. Like originally they had said that we were going to get it on October 7th.
Yes,
but I think we're going to get, I think that's when we're going to get a trailer. So I think maybe the leak was true, but maybe not quite factual.
Yeah.
So look for October 7th. We'll probably see our first big trailer.
Right.
Which is pretty cool.
I'm looking forward to it, man. I can't wait. I heard rumor mills. I know this should probably go under hot sheets, but I heard they filmed a Ahsoka sequence that won't be in the show was specific for the previews or whatever you want to call that.
Yep. I heard the same thing.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I can't, dude. I can't wait to see what they do because season 1 had me so floored and did shit that I had no expectations of that I can't wait for season 2.
Isaac says the leak is from a different point of view.
Fair enough.
I watched Bill and Ted Face the Music on Tuesday, finally, and it was fantastic. I was really excited about it. I'm looking forward to when we get to do an episode about it.
Oh yeah, me too. We will. We'll hit that one pretty fucking sweaty.
It's at 82% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing. I don't really take too much stock in Rotten Tomatoes if you were to ask me personally, but I know there's a few people who go by that. But I'm looking forward to it, and everything I've seen is nothing but positive reviews.
Right. Well, I know Jen and Jess really enjoyed it, and a few other of my fans, like my buddy Darius, my friends, that people that I kind of trust their opinion when it comes to this kind of shit. Right. So, and then of course, when I saw it, I was like, oh yeah, I'm in line with that thought process. So I think you're really going to have a good time.
Yeah, I'm excited. I think we're going to try to watch it Friday.
Good. This one popped out today, and it's kind of all over the Star Wars sphere. John Boyega has come out and said that there was some strange racial things going on in the Star Wars camp as far as him being in this sequel trilogy and how they marketed the whole thing kind of on his what he was bringing diversely to the cast. and then they kind of sidelined him later on. I don't know how much credence to give that, but it's obviously something he was feeling.
Right. I mean, if he's feeling that, you can't take away your feelings. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And I'm waiting to kind of hear if what's her name, Margaret Tran, the girl that played Rose.
Oh, is it
something?
Margaret?
It's something Tran.
Michelle Tran.
Michelle. Yeah.
Michelle. I believe it's
that sounds
Michelle.
right. I might be confusing her with Margaret Cho, which is real stupid.
No, they're connected to Star Wars, so I can see how you can make that.
True. Anyway, I'd like to maybe dig into that a little deeper, but I figured I'd bring that up in case somebody wanted to look into it. But it kind of blew up today.
Yeah, I've seen it. I didn't click on any of the articles to read it. Maybe I should have, given the fact that we have a fucking podcast that deals with Star Wars, but I didn't.
Right. The New Mutants came out the other day, and a lot of people have been watching that, and it is not doing too hot.
I think they promoted it well enough.
No, I mean as far as like people who have seen it.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, it's got 32% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Ooh, not good.
You're kind of talking about almost the same audience. You're talking about your Marvel, your nerdy people.
Yeah, you're nerds. You're nerds, and then you're kind of people who float in and out, but you don't want that's not good. That's not good.
Everything that I have seen on it makes it look like the CG is unfinished.
Oh yeah,
but I'm sure that they've had extra time to work on it, so I'm sure that they put out the product they wanted to.
Right.
I got to reply to the chat.
Oh, that's fine. I can't read the chat right now because I have to use the StreamYard, so I can't see the chat. After I do my sports, I'll go back to the chat. I'll go back.
Are you on your phone?
I'm on my laptop, but I'm using my phone for the notes.
Oh, Roger Dodger.
Once I'm done, through sports and shit, I'll go to the live chat.
We don't have a tremendous amount of video games, so we have a little bit. Star Wars Legos, the Skywalker Saga trailer came out. It looks pretty fucking fantastic. I'm a big Star Wars Legos game guy.
Oh, those are so much fun.
And the trailer looks like they took all of the stuff that's in the old Lego games and kind of reimagined them and did some new stuff with them. So that's cool.
Hell yeah.
The Sims 4 is going to have a Star Wars Batuu expansion, and that may actually be the thing that makes me buy a Sims game.
You've never played my little girls, for some reason they love The Sims.
I played it, but
my little girls also, when I play Grand Theft Auto, when I go to the apartment and change clothes. So I don't know what I don't know what I'm trying to say there, but
I think the last time I played a Sims game was when they'd come out with an expansion that did dating.
Oh yeah.
So it's been 12 years, maybe.
I've never got into The Sims. I've always been a SimCity guy.
Oh yeah, I love SimCity.
I love SimCity. SimCity's the
best.
I
have played Sims. I like the Civilization games a lot too.
Yeah, I never got into any of those.
They're the best. Logan loves it. Oh, Ron's talking about Star Wars games.
Oh yeah,
or Star Wars Legos.
His son.
Ghost Pepper says The Sims sucked. This week, Tony Hawk 1 and 2 remastered comes out on Friday, and I can't even begin to tell you guys how fucking excited I am about that.
Hell yeah, dude! I pre-ordered it, so I got the warehouse. And
you're a dick.
Yeah, well, if you pre-ordered it, you could have done the same thing. I know.
I did pre-order it, but I pre-ordered the disc copy. I didn't get the fucking early release map.
I did really, dude. I forgot how much fucking fun that game was. Like I've played Skate 1, 2, and 3. I played a lot of these other different skateboarding games, and it's just like, no, this is the classic. This is the one that gets it done.
Yep.
All the little hidden Easter eggs and little pockets of shit you can find like a normal video game where you can find these secret areas. It's like, oh, I forgot about all this. I love it.
Pro Skater 2 is almost a fucking perfect skateboard game.
Oh my God, I love the school on Pro Skater.
Yeah.
Ooh, so fucking sweet.
Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
Also, the big release this week is 2K21.
Yeah. I'm gonna be getting it, but I know there's concern about what you can get for new generation or today's current generation and the next generation. So I don't know how quick I'm gonna jump on it. I'm probably gonna get it because I love basketball and everything. So, but I just like I get excited. I tell you, I play these games. I do, but I don't get super sweaty about them. I just enjoy playing the game.
Right. And then our last super big release, which basically, like, if you're going to work on Friday, you're fucking up.
Yeah.
But the last one is the Marvel Avengers game.
Friday? Are you going to work on Friday? Are you going to work on
fucking up.
You're fucking up.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not going to work on Friday, but I don't have any consoles that I can play any of this shit. So.
And Saturday and Sunday and Monday.
Oh, you got some overtime, huh, buddy?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I gotta pay for this trip. Me and T-shirt are taking to the UP.
Ooh, when are you doing that?
First week of October.
Oh, nice. Fall, some changing the leaves and all that good jazz.
Yeah, pretty much. We'll go way up there and just bum around and look at waterfalls and spend time with each other and try and remember why we don't want to yell at each other all the time.
Didn't Mama just go up north?
Yeah, same place.
Yeah, so she's like, you gotta go.
Yeah.
That's nice. That's cool.
We go up there every fall.
Oh, I didn't know that. Nice, man.
No, it's just our thing.
Nice.
So anyway, the last thing after did I already mention Marvel Avengers is coming out?
Yeah, that was the last thing you did before I interrupted.
Yeah. Yeah, that everybody's super stoked about that.
I got my Corona.
I see that.
Nice. Normally I don't do that. I'm treating myself while I'm on vacation.
Attaboy. Get tropical.
I'm getting super tropical with it. I need a fucking umbrella in this bitch.
Yeah, you need to go fucking umbrella. That's what you need to do. Tropical boy.
Oh, you're just mad. You're just jealous. You're just jealous. I'm in the same. I'm roughly less than probably 6 miles away from where your daughter was just on vacation.
Yeah, that's what she said. So I told her she can't come near me for 14 days.
You're a fucking dick.
And I hope she's got sand in her butt crack.
That's probably happened. I seen her sitting in the water in that picture on Facebook, so that definitely happened.
Yeah, absolutely. So today I just found out that there's a Mario remastered compilation coming out for the Switch. All you Switch lovers.
Don't you have a Switch?
I do. I love my Switch.
Are you gonna get this?
Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
Mario 64, Mario Sunshine, and Mario Galaxies.
Nice. Never played any of them.
Mario 64, I played until my fucking fingers bled.
I play on I played Mario 64. I'm sorry, I thought you were talking Mario 64, Mario Sunshine. I was gonna say I've never played that. Oh
no, Mario Sunshine is kind of a successor to Mario 64. Okay. It's very similar. The environment, of course, is different. And some of the mechanics are different. Like he's got this backpack that he sucks up water and he jets around on it and stuff. Nice. But it's fun. It's a fun game.
Well, I've enjoyed all the Mario games that I've played. So
yeah. Now Mario Galaxy, I never played.
Nope.
I think I had moved on to solely PlayStation by the time that came out.
I think I probably hit a little low where I really wasn't playing too much video games at that time.
Yeah.
So
on the hot sheets, Target has Star Wars Galaxy's Edge toys. Have you seen this?
No. Oh, we were talking. I think you vaguely spoke upon it an episode or episode 2 ago. I haven't seen him though.
Well, all I've seen is the DJ R2L4 or whatever the fuck his name is.
The one who used to be the commander, pilot, and fucking the ride at Disney World. What was it called? I'm brain farting.
Yeah, very well may be.
He used to be. Now he's the DJ.
Dave is sending me messages on Facebook
about
while we're live, and he is not in the chat.
Yeah, that's kind of fucked up. That hurts feelings.
I'm gonna have to call him out.
Yeah, no, we just did, and that's fine. You're actually replying back to him, letting him know that we're fucking doing a show and he's messaging.
Yeah,
him. I like it. Good call. Good call. Fuck him.
I know, right?
Hell yeah. I hope
there are
when they were fucking live, because you're gonna make us look like a bunch of dicks.
Only if I was listening to the show and I was trying to pass him a secret note.
Oh, fair enough. Fair enough.
There are 4 Ralph McQuarrie inspired Funko Pops coming out.
Oh, dude, have you seen them?
Yes.
I've seen them. They look fucking cool. I want to get the Stormtrooper one, dude. They look fucking cool.
Dave says I'm taking a shit, so
expect him to be in the
oh, and he's dabbing on you from the bathroom.
What a dick.
Yeah, I know, right? He's double dab. Not even just dabbing, it's Betty White dabbing on you.
Betty White dabbing. Bullshit.
Yeah, all up in the chat. Betty White dabbing.
I'm not even getting mad about it. I'm in Florida right now, dude. I'm in
That's
Florida
bullshit.
right now.
I hope you fall in the pool.
What?
I'm just saying.
I might jump right in the pool after we're done with this show. I don't even know yet.
That's fucked up. That is so fucked up. Anyway, Ralph McQuarrie inspired Vader, Chewbacca, Starkiller, and Boba Fett.
Yeah, the Stormtrooper one looks dope. So does the Vader one.
The Boba Fett one, looks almost like the what are they called in the Rise of Skywalker, the Jet Troopers.
Yeah, kind of. It kind of has that feel to it. I see what you're talking about.
There is rumored to be a Resident Evil series coming to Netflix, and it's going to be directed by a Breaking Bad director, Bronwyn Hughes.
I'm intrigued by that.
Yeah, I'm into it.
I really like the video games. Then the movies started getting a little wild and crazy, but the first couple movies were pretty fucking sweet. So I'm very intrigued by that.
Right. Yeah, as long as they at least have the feel of the first couple movies and they don't get into all the fucking nonsense that the later ones got into.
Hey, since I can't see it, is Luna Girl in the chat?
Yes.
Yes. Let Luna Girl know we will be taking a pee break between sports and so we will be getting a pee break today.
Maybe I think Brady's just going to pee in the pool.
Damn it, I should have wore swim trunks. That'd have been a fantastic idea. They're all still and shit.
Water turns all purple.
My parents got wee-wee-see in the pool and I didn't even know.
That's so funny. Sports news. The Big Ten is reportedly talking about resuming its season as early as September 15th, but it's more likely mid-October or even November.
I heard a lot of.
Go ahead.
My bad. I was gonna say I heard a lot of news about like Thanksgiving time periods.
Yep, but I've heard a couple other reports calling it way earlier. So I'm kind of in whatever. I know that that guy up in East Lansing is whining. He don't want to play at all.
Well, I know there's a difference. Like I'm down here in Florida and I'm talking to my brothers and stuff that like they got high school football and shit going to be happening down here. So I think it's different parts of the continent, man.
Yeah. Well, down there in Florida, they're licking each other's elbows and shit too. So TJ says she was everywhere she went, nobody had their fucking masks on. Nobody.
It's I've gone, I don't know, I've gone to the Publixes, the Walmarts, Walgreens, stuff like that, and it's probably 75%.
75% not
wearing. A lot less than in Michigan. A lot less than in Michigan, I will say that.
Well, then she definitely experienced different, although she was like beach town in it. So
yeah, she was in the vacation spot. I'm living in the town, you know what I mean?
Right. The people that are trying to stay alive at home.
Exactly.
Those that are playing at home in the staying it live.
Those who are trying to stay alive. Hell yeah.
There's lots of contract news flowing out of the NFL, but nothing that's really earth-shattering. Lions fans are really hoping that the Lions snatch up Leonard Fournette. I'm in for that if that happens.
He is kind of beastly.
Yeah.
So, in basketball news, the Heat beat the Bucks. They're up 1-0 in the Eastern semifinals. The Thunder and Rockets, they play tonight, and their series is tied 3-3. The Celtics and Raptors, Boston's up 2-0 in that contest. And the Nuggets Jazz, the Nuggets won that series 4-1. And I know the Lakers advanced. They beat Portland. And that is all I have for basketball playoff news.
Does anybody know what's going on in the NHL as far as the standings go?
I've been watching that with my uncle when my uncle was here as well. So I know the Philadelphia Flyers aren't looking too hot. I think they won to stay alive, but they're down like 3-2, I think, in their series. I think Tampa Bay won their series, if I remember correctly. The Dallas is ahead in their series, but they lost the last game they played. But I didn't really look into the whole hockey news, man. I didn't know you were going to pull that from underneath me.
I just didn't know.
Yeah. Oh, the Boston Bruins are out. From my uncle, just let me know the Boston Bruins are out. So that might be good for some people. I don't know. Are you talking in the chat? What are you saying? I can't even be next to you. I don't know what's going on.
I'm yelling at the chat. I said, Tony, what's going on with hockey? But he's not there. He can't hear me.
That's what we need. We need a sideline reporter. We can get Tony to be our star.
Yeah. We need Tony to just send us a fucking weekly memo. This is what you need to know about hockey. Eh?
I'll be reaching out this weekend.
And this fresh in, Brady needs to watch Letterkenny.
And no.
All right. Let's get into the main topic.
Let's take a pee break before we get into the main topic.
You want to take a pee break?
I need to.
All right.
Are you good?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, brother. Thank you.
Wah, wah, wah. Waka, waka, waka. Wah, wah, wah. Wah, wah. All right, guys. Let's see what the shit is shooting in the old chat. Lunar Girl's coming up here to visit next week. Well, not to visit us, but she's got business around our area, so we're going to get together, have dinner somewhere, and see if we can't drink something. Is it just going to be you and Dragon Buddy, Lunar Girl, or do you got the kids with you? I think you said something about somebody watching the kids. Wah, wah. Black folks started the game in Canada. Is that true, Dub? I didn't know that that's how that happened. I like watching hockey, but the Red Wings have just been so not interesting lately that I just I've fallen off. I need to dust off my jerseys and spend some time in front of the TV watching some people shred some ice. But you know, when your team just ain't no good. Now the last few years I've watched Michigan hockey pretty religiously, but at this point we don't even know when we're going to see Michigan hockey on the ice.
I'm back.
All right, my turn.
Oh yes, I can't read the chat. This is bullshit.
Well, you're going to have to switch over to your phone. You don't need the notes right now.
Let me switch over. Give me time, guys. Be nice to me. Don't be so mean. Although none of you guys are mean. Some of you have smart-ass comments, but that's okay. I still love it. Yeah, there we go. Getting into the live chat. Oh, they're talking hockey. I don't know if Don read this, but I'm going to read this because Isaac is awesome. The National Hockey League is a professional ice hockey league in North America, currently comprising of 31 teams, 24 in the United States and 7 in Canada. So if you didn't know that, good. Oh, and I don't know what was talked about Detroit. So, I loved NHL 95 on Sega. Eric, Dub. I used to play the shit out of that. Me and my sister played the hell out of that. We created our whole old teams. If you went into the video game news, I actually talked about that. It was 95 or 96. Oh my goodness. Did you just go in a diaper? That was quick. That was pretty fast, buddy.
I know. Well, it's little.
Did you just go off camera and go in a diaper?
What's that?
Did you just go off camera and go in a diaper?
Uh-huh.
Nice.
Uh-oh. The microphone's doing the slidings.
No.
I'm going to have to fucking drill a hole through that and clamp it to that plate better.
Yeah.
Do you want to do at least 15 seconds? I can see 15 seconds. We don't really got to do 30.
All right. And we're back. Main topic. Yeah, there it is.
Oh, they dancing in the chat, folks. They dancing in the chat.
That's what we do. A little tango.
All right. The Boys, season 1 on Amazon Prime. Directed by Dan Trachtenberg. He worked on 10 Cloverfield Lane. Written by Eric Kripke, who worked on Supernatural. And based on the comic book by Garth Ennis and Derek Robertson.
Nice.
Episode 1, The Name of the Game. Huey Campbell's girlfriend Robin was killed in a high-velocity impact with a superhero A-train.
Dude, I got to stop you right off the first sentence. The first time I seen this, I was like, holy shit, when that happened.
Right.
And then every other time I've seen it since, I laugh. I giggle. I don't know if that's fucked up or not, but I laugh.
It's fucked up. You're sick, and I also do the same thing.
I fucking love it. And then they slow it down, and there's just blood all over the place, and he's like, I can't stop. I gotta go. I can't stop. And he's just sitting there holding their fucking hands, dude. It makes me fucking crack up every time.
Oh, that's dope. Eric just sent me a picture of an all African-American hockey team in Canada.
No shit.
I didn't even know that was a thing, but Eric brought it up in the chat. That's awesome. I didn't know about that. I'm going to have to learn. I'm going to have to learn some stuff. I like to learn stuff.
Hell yeah. Because I got to get my damn thing back to live chat.
What the fuck, bro?
I don't know, man. But at least I know how to do that now.
Fair enough. Annie January auditions as Starlight and is accepted to join the 7. her first day at headquarters, she's greeted by the Deep, who blackmails her into blowing him.
A blowy.
That is the second thing in this movie this show that made me go, what the fuck?
Yeah. Oh, upon the first time I watched it, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, and that entire sequence made me feel gross.
Yeah, it was very uncomfortable.
I mean, that was the way it was shot. It was supposed to make you feel that way, but it fucking made me feel that way.
For real did.
Billy Butcher offers Huey a chance to expose the superhero corruption and shows him a video of A-Train laughing about her death. Butcher enlists Huey to plant a bug in the Seven's headquarters, but he was caught by Translucent. Butcher takes out Translucent, and Homelander takes out the mayor's plane to protect Vaught's interest in Compound V.
Yeah, but you forgot an important part of how they took him out. They shoved an explosive up his ass.
I haven't gotten to that yet. That's episode 2. They took out the mayor's airplane at the end of episode 1.
That's right.
Episode 2, Cherry. Is there anything else you want to talk about episode 1? Because I mean, that was really like the first.
Episode 1, I watched it and I was fucking hooked. I'll tell you that right now.
Right. And you know what I love about this show?
I'm in.
Nope, I cut you off and half of it didn't come through. What'd you say?
I just know that watching that show, I watched the very first episode and I was in, dude. I knew that this show had me.
One of the things that I love about this show is something kind of fucked up happens at the beginning of every episode, but at the end of every episode, there is a cliffhanger where something fucked up happens, and you're like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah. Especially that season ender.
Yep. Episode 2, Cherry. Butcher obtains a special bullet to try and kill Translucent, and he fails. Vaught's VP, Madeline Stillwell, buries evidence of Homelander causing the plane crash, while Homelander handles Deep. About the blowjob thing.
About the blowy.
The blowy. Stillwell blackmails the senator to vote so Vought can contract with the military.
How about we talk about Stillwell for a second? Because you know who she is to me? She's always the chick from Adventures in Babysitting.
Yeah, absolutely.
And like this person she played, like I remember in what was the movie with Val Kilmer? The Saint.
Yeah.
Remember that's the other movie I remember for, and like she plays a completely and total different character.
Right. Yeah, I'm trying to think of what her name is. Elizabeth Shue.
Oh, that's right. And then Jen said from the chat, she said she's Allie from Karate Kid.
Yep, she played Allie in Karate Kid. Yep.
About that.
Starlight breaks up a rape, and it's caught on tape. Her PR lady points out that she may be in legal trouble.
Dude, that's another scene that made me extremely uncomfortable.
Right. But it points out that glaring issue with that the culture of keeping women from turning on these people. You may have been in a situation, but you probably caused it, and just move on. You know what I mean? And this show not only points to it, but it rubs your nose in it quite a few times.
Right.
Like, it's really subversive writing, and I appreciate that shit, but it does make me uncomfortable.
Oh, dude, it made me uncomfortable. Having as a dad with 4 little girls, it made me think. It really is one of those things that really got to my mind and my heart, and I didn't like it. Yeah.
But that's good writing right there, man.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
I like good, sharp, smart writing that makes you feel and.
Yeah. No, because if you don't feel it, no, I'm with you, bro. I'm with you.
Yep. So then they put C4 up Translucent's ass.
I'm sorry. I thought that was the best. They're all from watching some like National Geographic a turtle shit. You know, you're like, yes.
Yep. He spills the beans on A-Train, and then Huey blows him up any fucking way.
Josh is trying to correct you. Ghost Pepper's trying to correct you in the chat.
Yes. All I
Yeah.
see is him saying, fuck yeah, that's awesome. Am I missing something?
Are you not on live chat?
I was.
Because he's talking about the Deep was in trouble with Homelander because of the Stillwell about the plane.
Oh, wait a minute.
Things.
Deep's in trouble with Homelander because he told Stillwell about the plane. True. Yeah.
But he finds out about the blowy.
Right. Yeah, you're right. And then he goes to confront the Deep about running his mouth.
Right.
That's what I like about Josh. He won't cut me any fucking slack.
No, because he wants to just, if he could, well, and he probably will, he'll just tell you to fuck off.
He probably has already.
Yeah, we just haven't seen it.
Episode 3, Get Some.
No, hold on.
Hold on.
Yeah. One of my favorite parts is when they're on the plane and Homelander's yelling at the fucking people. And he's like, sit the fuck down or I'll laser every fucking one of you. I was like, holy shit.
I think that's the commercial plane later on.
The commercial plane? I thought that's in the first few episodes.
No, this is the mayor's private plane.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we should just turn it all off and start again.
Start again.
Because I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm getting planes mixed up.
Planes, trains, and automobiles.
Yeah, well, that'll happen. I don't know if I'm Will Smith or if I'm Kevin Hart now.
Ooh. I'm more John Candy. I've been getting chubbier.
Well, I didn't want to say anything.
Right. Frenchie and Butcher clean up the translucent mess, and Huey tells his father how he really feels about what's going on. Starlight stops another rape, and Stillwell outfits her in a revealing soup suit. Butcher has his friend Mother's Milk playing a bug on A-Train's girlfriend's computer.
Yes.
Every one of these episodes has so many different B and C stories. Like, in order to boil these down to manageable content is tough.
Oh yeah, it is. But you need to watch, because if you haven't seen this show is fucking fantastic.
Oh gosh.
And it'll really put it. Yeah, it'll put it out there to where you're like, oh my God, this is so good.
They discover that A-Train's been shooting up Compound V in order to keep him from in order to keep them from joining with the armed forces, they need to acquire a sample of the compound. Huey meets with Starlight.
The Compound V is basically steroids for soups. Right.
Well, it's not just steroids. Remember, we find out towards the end that that's the source of their powers in the first place.
Yeah, but at the time, you don't know that. You really, that's the way I looked at it. I looked at it as a steroid for superhuman.
Yeah, they're like juicing with it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And I think at some point they intimate that if they don't get a dose of it every now and again, their powers will start to fade.
Yeah.
Huey meets with Starlight and gets her number on kind of a small little date in the park.
Because they were accidentally sitting next to in the first episode, right? Or is it the second episode they're accidentally sitting next to each other?
Yeah, I think in the second episode's when they meet.
Right. And that's where he gets her number and everything.
Right. Mother's Milk deduces that Pop Claw, which is A-Train's girlfriend, swiped some vials of Compound V. They find her heartbroken and high in the midst of killing her landlord during hypercharged sex.
Yeah,
you remember that?
There was a little
his fucking head.
Yeah, because a little cunnilingus was happening, and it was just like kaboom! Pop that shit like a grape.
And I don't know about you, but I eat almost good enough to cause somebody to pop my head too.
I would like to think I do. I've had no complaints. Stop.
Yeah, there's no way for the internet to check whether or not that's true, so I'm safe here. I love the internet. Butcher uses this opportunity to blackmail Popclaw as an informant. At Vought headquarters, Homelander reveals translucence remains to Stillwell, along with Butcher's message that I'm coming for you. Josh says he doesn't think that he got her number until the race. I cannot confirm nor deny.
I just told him not to be that guy.
He is fact checking. He's Isaacing the fuck out of me right now.
Yeah, and that's not cool.
It might be cool.
I mean, no.
No.
No, not at all.
Episode 4.
It's like, let's do the show outside thing so I can make you jealous, because it's hot as balls out here.
Yeah, well, you know, I'm in the air conditioning and it's not hot at all.
I'm hot as fuck.
Well, maybe you'll fall in the pool.
I'll jump in the fucking pool after I'm done, you son of a bitch.
The female of the species, episode 4.
Oh, yeah.
The boys find a triad hideout and a female prisoner that they eventually free. Mother's Milk figures out she was a test subject. Butcher has Huey bug Starlight's phone. A-Train has Popclaw go into hiding while he searches for the girl.
And she goes to Brazil, correct? If I'm correct on that?
The girl?
The
Popclaw.
She hid out in Brazil, right?
Yeah, I think you might be right.
I'm more than positive Brazil.
My memory of some of this shit is kind of sketchy because I was writing notes and watching the show and internet researching and all at the same time, and I'm barely good at doing one thing, let alone all the things. Still
pool right now. It's not happening, Scott. I'm sorry, buddy.
Why not?
Because then I come back here, I'm all soaking wet, and we got to finish this fucking show. And we're only in the third fucking episode out of what, 8, 9?
8. Yep.
8. Right.
Stillwell sends Homelander and Queen Maeve to save a hijacked airliner, Flight 37. But Homelander casually abandons the plane when the plan fails, forcing Maeve to choose her survival over that of the passengers.
That's right. That's when he says, I'll fucking laser every fucking one of you.
Yeah,
I audibly laughed when that part happened.
Right. The whole thing's fucked up because he could have just flown the plane back. Like, he could have just, like, you know, Superman that shit all the way back to the ground.
They bring that up, but he says he has nothing to lift off of. I guess his powers aren't exactly like Superman as much as we think they are.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Because she tells him to do that. She's like, you can fly the plane home. He's like, I have nothing to brace against.
So he needs a ground or something.
Yeah, he needed
to catch that.
And Dave Martin said physics.
Yeah, because physics and stuff.
Exactly, because it's a television show that listens to physics.
Yes, listens. Shh, listen. The boy tracks the female. She eventually attacks them, and Butcher uses a knockout gas to subdue her. Homelander uses the hijacker incident to push for militarization of the 7.
Hell yeah.
So here we go. We're getting into that part where they're trying to essentially contract with the government so that they can make money off being superheroes, which is essentially what this whole Vought company wants to do anyway.
Well, it's already what they're doing.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all about fucking making money for them.
Yeah. Fucking shit tons of money.
Shit tons of money. Money.
Money.
Pay this man his money.
His money.
What's going on with this shit? Oh, there we go.
Juice.
Oh, just fucking internet being the internet.
That's what
Episode 5, Good for the Soul. At the Believe Expo, this whole fucking scene was disturbing to me.
All of it.
The Believe Expo, Starlight talks with some teens while being quietly directed to push the VOD agenda, while Butcher has Huey meet Ezekiel. And Ezekiel was creepy as fuck to me. This weird, half Jesus-like.
He was super creepy.
Yeah, like, come on, let's drink the Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
It was creepy.
Yeah.
The expo, he was the expo host and their next lead. Maeve feels guilty for letting Flight 37 crash and visits her former romantic partner, Alina. That Alina character was pretty awesome. I really enjoyed her. I kind of wish they would have gave her more screen time.
Yeah.
And I kind of hope maybe later on we see her some more. But she leaves before explaining herself. Butcher takes time to talk to Rachel, his sister-in-law, over putting a tombstone to Becca. That's worded funny. A-Train kills Popclaw for betraying him and finds surveillance footage of Frenchie after Homelander exits a meeting with Ezekiel.
Yeah, it makes like she super overdoses on heroin. He hits her with boom, 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 like fucking 5 or 6 needles. Yep. She trips out hard.
Bad. She's like, doesn't she start foaming?
I think so. She's fucked.
Yeah, like Dave Martin mentions, man, make sure that you smash that like button. The more likes we get, the more people see our shows. So
we would appreciate it. Hell yeah.
After Homelander exits a meeting with Ezekiel, Huey extorts the latter from information about Compound V. Homelander rallies the crowd with an impromptu hardline speech. Starlight breaks scripts to speak candidly on Christianity, her sexual assault, and the compromises she makes for the corporate employer. That whole speech was like fucked up. I thought they were going to fucking kill her when that was over.
Oh, I did too, dude. I really did too. I thought they were like, we're done with fucking you.
Right. Huey later comforts her and sympathizes with her plight by telling her about Robin's death. Butcher and Mother's Milk discover that Vought is using Compound V on infants in order to manufacture supers, which is so fucked up. It was another one of those moments I was like, oh, shit!
Right.
There was just tons of them in this show where you're like, oh, my goodness, that's not okay.
Right.
Frenchie discovers Black Noir is looking for him. Attempting to escape, he is told to leave the female behind. I don't remember why they refer to her as the female. Maybe it's just because they didn't give her a name.
Yeah, she doesn't really speak any English or say anything for the longest time.
Right.
Yeah.
But then he releases her out of sympathy. She seemingly dies protecting him from Black Noir, but then awakens from her wounds and immediately heals because apparently she's the Wolverine.
Fuck yeah, she is. She's got the attitude like the Wolverine.
Right. She's got all kinds of crazy powers too.
Yeah, I think I mean, I haven't followed the comic book, so I don't know if we're going to see more out of what she can do, but it looks like she's pretty fucking powerful.
Yeah. Do you see this?
I can see a white piece of paper.
Oh, that's that surprise. That's for you. I just wanted you to be pissed about it.
Fuck you.
Guys, I got Brady something that showed up in the mail.
You son of a bitch.
Nope. I'm just going to edit that out.
I fucking hate you.
Episode 6, The Innocents. Now informed, the boys know Vought has used super charities to smuggle Compound V disguised as vaccines and make super babies since 1971. Annie learns that Ashley was fired, and Stillwell demands she comply with her designed image. Annie refuses, remarking that firing her after reporting a sexual assault would hurt Vought. Stillwell, aware that it was deep, has him apologize publicly and transfers him to Sandusky, Ohio.
Can I
Oh,
interrupt you? That's the worst. Sandusky,
that
Ohio.
is
But I got to interrupt you for a second, and I got to give 2 messages out to a couple of our faithful followers. This one's for Dave, and this one's for Scott. And I hope
nice.
Appropriately.
Those look sharp. Did you get those at Walmart?
No. I got them at a special store down here in Florida.
Wow. Were they Destiny?
They were just beautiful, and I figured they were those 2 gentlemen just fine.
Yeah, there is very few things worse than being in Sandusky, Ohio. And the only thing I can really think of that absolutely would be being in Columbus, Ohio.
Dude, I really didn't know that Josh liked this show as much as he does.
Her name is Kamiko. Yeah, well, no, we've talked about this show quite a bit. Josh is a big fucking fan of this show.
I didn't know that the Ghost Pepper was such a huge fan, and I'm actually really happy about that. But he needs to stop.
He's probably seen it a few times, and I bet you money he's seen it as many times as he's watched The Sopranos, which is gross. He's seen The Sopranos a gross amount of times.
To each their own, but he needs to settle the fuck down in the chat.
Right. So anyway, they send him to Sandusky, Ohio for a sabbatical.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did. He's out there pretending to be about ocean life, and he's standing on Lake Erie. Every time I watch it, I'm like, you're a piece of shit.
Daylight, you don't worry about me, Scott. I can go somewhere else.
Are you losing daylight?
That's what Scott said.
Oh, that's right. You're in the same time zone.
I'm an hour behind you.
Does the light in no, you're not.
Yes, I am, bitch. It's fucking 7:08 right now. What time is it there?
Then you'd be an hour ahead of me.
I'm an hour behind.
It's 8:09.
Exactly. I just told you it's 7:09.
What's that in military time? Ain't nobody got time for that.
1909.
Butcher brings Huey to a collateral damage survivors support group, but leaves after yelling at them for doing nothing to get justice. Alone,
he hurt every fucker's feelings in that group, man.
Everybody in the whole room.
They were like, I don't want to come anymore.
I always want to come. Alone, Butcher explains to Huey that Homelander raped his wife, who went missing shortly afterwards. That was so fucked up, too. That was another thing that really made me uncomfortable as fuck, is the scene where Homelander was raping old boy's wife.
Yeah, that was uncomfortable.
Now, granted that I should check my privilege on the subject, but like seeing a woman get raped makes me real uncomfortable.
Yeah, anyway. No, absolutely.
Frenchie gets mother's milk to get help from Mesmer, a telepath, to see into the female's mind, learning that her name is Kamiko.
Did you know who the Mesmer is?
No.
That was the Sixth Sense kid. That was the kid who played in the Sixth Sense as the little boy.
Oh, fuck yes, it was.
Yeah.
What was his name? He's also in Tusk, with Kevin Smith's movie Tusk. Have you seen Tusk?
No.
It's so fucked up, dude.
I know that. That's probably part of the reason I haven't seen it.
No, you should see it, but it's fucked up.
I know it's fucked up.
It's good fucked up, but it's fucked up.
Haley Joel Osment. That's the kid.
Haley Joel Osment. Yep.
Thank you, Jen.
He's actually a really good actor.
Oh, fuck yeah, he is.
Anyway, he goes to see him to find out that the girl's name is Kamiko. She was kidnapped by the Shining Light Liberation Army terrorist group. That's not even an acronym.
No, there's no acronym there.
They also learned that Vought is making Compound V boosted terrorists to push their agenda to militarize supers. Butcher tells Raynor, but when she refuses to target Homelander, he calls off the deal. I feel like that should have been addressed in the notes earlier, but it's not. Talking to Raynor in the first place, but whatever. Meanwhile, Mesmer gives Homelander surveillance photos of the boys. Huey and Annie share a kiss, but Butcher finds out, warning him not to fraternize with the enemy and threatens to tell her about Translucent.
Right.
Because they shove C4 up his ass.
Well, he deserved it.
He did deserve it. He was a piece of shit.
He was a smart-ass piece of shit.
True. Episode 7. The Self-Preservation Society. We're getting close to the end, folks.
Oh, shit.
Huey and Annie book a hotel room where they have sex, and he agrees to introduce her to his father. Deep finds his transfer to Sandusky, Ohio, dull. No shit. He shaves his fucking head and shit. I don't know why he didn't go to Cedar Point. At least he could have had fun.
Well, I don't know how fun you can have as a superhero going to Cedar Point and get the thrills out of a roller coaster.
Yeah. This is the next thing that happened that made me so fucking uncomfortable. I wanted to crawl out of my own skin. He brings a fan to his apartment, but she sexually assaults him by putting her fingers in his gills.
Yeah, dude. And she was into it like a weirdo.
Yeah, like forcefully, like she was hurting him.
Yeah. Ugh, dude, that shit made me uncomfortable as hell.
I'm still uncomfortable thinking about it, and I'm not even watching it happen. And I knew the guy didn't really have gills. That's the fucked up part. It made me uncomfortable, but they were fake gills. Yeah, it's not real.
Yeah, but still, yeah.
I was like,
that was gross.
Oh. Homelander holds a meeting to discuss Huey killing Translucent, extorting Ezekiel, and A-Train killing Robin. He angrily accuses Starlight of co-conspiracy, but Maeve defends her. When A-Train calls Huey, claiming he is holding his dad hostage, the boys realize Mesmer betrayed them. An enraged Butcher later murders Mesmer. Huey obtains some Compound V to distract A-Train and allow Kamiko to cripple him.
Fuck yeah, she breaks his fucking leg.
Fuck yeah. Homelander asks Vought scientist Dr. Vogelbaum about Becca Butcher, who informs him she was pregnant with his child, but both died and Vought covered it up. Questioning the revelation's timing, Vogelbaum expresses regret raising him in a lab, calling Homelander his greatest failure. This whole scene was so sad.
Yeah.
Even as much of a piece of shit as Homelander is in this, like this guy telling him what a piece of shit he is made you feel sad about it.
A little bit.
Butcher asks Raynor to protect Huey and Mother Milk's family in exchange for evidence. As Raynor charges Stillwell and Vought, she learns of a superhuman terrorist, Nakib, I think it was.
Nakib, how are you doing, my friend? Welcome to the desert.
Fuck.
That was his name. That's where he was from.
It doesn't matter.
I'm just painting a picture.
You're going to fall in that pool.
Why are you rubbing your eyeballs, my friend? Why are you doing like this?
Annie confronts Huey, who explains Vought use of Compound V before Butcher arrives to exfil him and shoots her. The Pentagon classifies Compound V as a controlled substance and lists the boys as fugitives while Annie confronts her mother. Vought denies Deep's return to the Seven, causing him to suffer an emotional breakdown. An injured A-Train, angry at being racially profiled while out of costume, rebounds to Compound V. Butcher takes Huey to Malloy, who refuses participation but informs them about Stillwell and warns Huey that Butcher's craving for vengeance. Huey leaves to ask for Annie's help, but she refuses out of distrust. Maeve opens up and asks Starlight to be herself again. Homelander privately confesses to Stillwell that he secretly made the super terrorists, and then they have sex because, why shouldn't they?
Well, why not? If I created a terrorist, I would hope somebody would have sex with me.
I think that if I created an army of super soldiers, I should at least get a blowjob from some fucking body.
Somebody. Even if it's somebody looking for 73 virgins, it doesn't matter.
Right, absolutely. At a black site, Huey refers Frenchie and Eminem and Mother's Milk free Kimiko.
What? An Eminem?
Yeah. Let's zip that up, fold it in half, and slide it back into the envelope it came out of.
Oh,
what the fuck did I just say?
I don't know, but I didn't know Eminem was in this. I must have missed that.
I wrote this whole sentence in shorthand.
No shit.
Don't ever do that again, me.
No. Especially when
Huey,
when you've had a couple drinks.
Yeah. Huey and Frenchie and Mother's Milk. Huey helps Frenchie and Mother's Milk free Kimiko. Jeez.
It's okay, buddy.
It's so hard.
We'll get there together. It's okay.
You don't know how hard the fucking words are, Brady. Jeez. Starlight rescues them, and when A-Train arrives, she and Huey fight him until the speedster suffers a heart attack. Oh, that's right, because he was all juiced the fuck up.
Yeah, he was ready to fuck up Huey.
Right. Huey applies CPR, but Starlight takes over so he can escape. Butcher takes Stillwell hostage and fits her with explosives to bait Homelander. After revealing he tortured Vogelbaum for the truth about Becca, Homelander kills Stillwell himself.
Dude, talk about some brutal fucking shit too, man. That shit was close.
At every turn, Homelander steps up to be worse than you thought he was. Every fucking time.
Agreed.
And even when you think like he might have some real compassion about something, he's like, no, laser eyes, you're cutting too, bitch.
Exactly.
Homelander saves Butcher from his suicidal explosion and shows him where Becca has been secretly raising Homelander's son, stunning both Butcher and Becca. Dave says, shorthand is as bad as not having notes at all after a few beverages. You're fucking right. You are right, sir. You are correct, sir. He did. He let the baby get blown up. So fucked up.
So fucked up. Tis life.
So fucked up. It is. Tis death.
Fair enough.
So that's season 1 in a nutshell. But I mean, hell, I probably could have filled maybe another half an hour with just details of cool fucked up shit that I just had to leave out because it didn't move the plot forward. Right.
But if this is one of those shows. I know we say that. Well, everything we cover, we're going to tell you guys to watch. But legit, if you haven't seen this, it's worth sitting down and binging the shit out of this. Right. I know. I just when you got me up into this, I binged this shit in a day.
Yep. And I want to bring up again how fucked up Friday is going to be. Friday, the new Tony Hawk game comes out. The new 2K game comes out. The new Avengers game comes out. And the new season of The Boys comes out. Like, who's got time for half of that?
I'm going to make some time.
That's why I'm saying if you're going to work, you're fucking up.
Although I might save. No, because I got to drive. I was going to say I would listen. I was going to listen to season 2 on the way home, but I can't do that. I'd want to watch the shit out of it.
Yeah, you get in an accident. It's just not worth it.
So fast.
You might run out of gas.
Yeah, I already fucking done that once. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, tell me a story, buddy. How did this happen?
I was in the zone. I hit Alabama going to Florida from Michigan. I hit Alabama. The music got louder, and I was going. I was going to go in a good 80 the whole way. And then all of a sudden, my fucking cruise control shut off. I pushed down on the gas. Nothing. Wow, I just pushed to the side. And I looked. I didn't hear the ding because my music was so loud. I never heard the ding from the fucking letting you know you had low fuel. And I was probably less than a mile from an exit ramp.
Oh, dude. So did you have to walk that mile?
No, thankfully I had roadside. So they came, paid $5. All I had is a 10, and of course the guy had no change, so I paid fucking $10 for like a gallon of gas, and it got me to the ramp, and I filled up. But yeah, that was some stupid bullshit.
Man, Dave says that he would advise you as somebody who's been in the aviation field to increase your visual scanning and watch for enemy fighters.
Well, I do that the whole time, but I wasn't looking for gas.
I'm pretty sure that standard flight checks involve regular gauging of how much fuel you have.
I'm pretty sure you're an asshole.
I'm guaranteeing you that I'm an asshole. I'm pretty sure you could Google it and it would confirm.
I guarantee you on the way home, I'm going to stop every time I hit a half a tank and fill up.
Attaboy. Attaboy. Now you're reaching the level of travel concern that I have.
Oh, so I'm becoming an adult is what you're saying.
Yeah, because when me and Brady travel together, he's kind of blown away about how well prepared I am. Like I've got the fucking dental floss toothpicks in a Ziploc bag, and I've got the antacids over here, and I've got this over here, and I've got an extra change of clothes that I definitely don't need. And
you're a professional co-pilot.
I'm telling you. I've put in time in that seat.
It was great. It was great.
Yeah, definitely. I do the same thing when we go to Detroit and shit. Richie drives, and I tell him how to get there.
I'm fine with doing all the driving. You do all the other shit. I'm good with it.
I do that.
Well, that's okay. That's okay.
You want to talk about season 2 real quick, buddy?
Other than the fact that it looks fucking amazing.
It looks amazing. This is what I've written down for season 2. It's not a whole lot.
You give the people the rundown.
We're going to see the boys continue to stalk the 7 from the shadows.
Hell yeah.
The Vought Corporation will finish its integration with the U.S. military.
Hell yeah.
We see, what's his name? Fucking John Exposito. The fuck's his name?
John Carlos Esposito.
John Carlos Exposito.
Moff Gideon.
He steps up into the big boss role for the 7.
Yes.
And then we are 100% going to see a more violent display of superhero carnage.
I can't wait, dude. I can't wait. I love this show. I really love this show. It
was really fucking awesome.
It came out of left field for me. I knew nothing of the boys, knew nothing of the comic book, and that show, you were the one who got me into the show. I'm so grateful for it. Yeah,
it exceeded all fucking expectation. It really did.
Yeah.
And the fact that it got greenlit for season 2 and season 2 doesn't appear to pull any punches. The guys are commenting in the chat that you're running out of sunlight desperately. We're really close to only being able to see your face.
That's fine. That's what it's got to be. You hear the dogs barking? They're saying it's almost time to shut it up.
Josh brings up a good point. You need to watch The Watchmen on HBO, and we need to talk about that.
I'm gonna settle down. Fuck you, Josh.
But I think first we'll do the movie, the original movie.
Oh yeah, I need that too.
Although the HBO series is supposed to be independent, if you haven't read the actual graphic novel of The Watchmen, which I think I have a copy somewhere, then the movie does a pretty good job of laying the groundwork that you're going to need to know.
Right.
I don't know what is going on with Dave and this elbow cough.
You know what? I'm done with that bullshit.
Josh he earned a dab. That's fucked up. They're dabbing you, dog. They're talking about dabbing you.
I'm about ready to jump in the fucking pool and be done with this fucking stupid ass show. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
All right. You want to get into the end of this nonsense?
Let's get into it, brother.
Before you run out of the suns?
Yeah, well, I might just jump in the pool right after this.
I think you should. In fact, I guarantee it should happen.
Okay. I'm gonna try.
Everybody make sure you like this video. Give us a 5-star review on iTunes. It really helps people find us, and your reviews will be read live on the show by Mr. Lovin himself.
And I checked, and we didn't have any.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess we had a good one last week.
Yeah, we did.
Subscribe and download us on your favorite podcasting app. Search ATSW, the Escape Pod. You're going to find us and hit that subscribe and download all of our episodes. It drives up our numbers, so the meta scores and whatnot will lead other people to us.
Check out all of our pod family, including from a Gen X point of view, Used and Abused, Layman's Terms, Tactical Swede and Big Swede's Excellent Adventure, and the Brew Guys, and the Podbelly Network shows like the Sofa Kings, and from a Gen X point of view.
Thanks for hanging out with us, guys. We'll see you next time.
May the force be with you.
And go blue.
I really do have to pee. Should I just jump in?
In the pool. Pee in the pool.
In the pool?
Be a man.
I don't know. You can't see.
We can see it.
No, you can't.
You ain't got a hair on your ass. You don't jump in that fucking pool.
All right, you ready to listen to it? I'm jumping in. Underwear only. Here we go.
Attaboy.